live on the frequency. My name is Mr. C. Very, very glad to have you tuned in right now. And here we bring you big stories, those trending in Nigeria, Abia, and sometimes around the world. This morning on the program, we will be talking Abia as the state government is set to establish an industrial policy to boost the ease of doing business. But what is this industrial policy about? We'll find out in a moment. And this is as the state government has initiated plans for urban renewal of the state in line with the 2025 to 2050 Abia Development Plan. We'll also get details of this. And away from Abia State and what the government is doing, the Deputy Speaker, House of Representatives, Right Honorable Benjamin Kalu, recently disclosed that he has exhausted his long-standing efforts to have Governor Alex Otti return to the All Progressives Congress to lead the party. What's the governor's disposition on this as well? Stay with us. We'll talk on this and more in a moment.
Introducing ABN Radio and Television, your new favorite app. Stay informed, entertained, and connected with the latest news, music, and videos from Nigeria and beyond. Download the ABN Radio and Television app now on Google Play and enjoy. Live streaming.
Really love 99.9 FM. My name is Mr. C. So, just like you heard, the Abia State government is set to establish an industrial policy in the state to boost the ease of doing business and conducive environment for its people and prospective investors. Well, the Commissioner for Information, OK Kano, disclosed this on Tuesday at Government House, Umuahia, while briefing journalists on the outcome of this week's State Executive Council meeting, presided over by the Governor, Alex Otti. Consequently, the state government has set up a committee to draft the process of drawing up the policy and bringing it to fruition. And away from that, the government has also initiated more plans for urban renewal of the state, which are in line with the development plan of the state 2025 to 2050. And this would be championed by the Umuahia Capital Development Authority, the Greater Aba Development Authority, and the Greater Ohafia Development Authority. Well, according to the commissioner, the initiative would be addressing infrastructure program that is aimed at enhancing street naming, house numbering, and geo-reference to ensure order and all-round economic growth of the state. In detail, what are these policies about and how significant are they towards the development of our own state of Abia? I'm being joined virtually this morning on the program by the Chief Press Secretary to the Governor of Abia State, and I'm talking about Mr. Ukoha Njoku Ukoha. Well, a very good morning to you, CPS. Welcome to the program this morning and Happy New Year to you.
Well, good morning, Mr. K. And Happy New Year to you too. And I'm happy to be here this morning. And good morning, listeners. And Happy New Year to all.
Okay, so, we had the State Executive Council meeting yesterday, all right? A couple of policy directions were put out there. I would want to have you dissect maybe some of these policies and hopefully get to have you dissect other stories that have made the rounds over the past couple of days and maybe weeks as well. Let's start first off with this. Talk about the establishment of an industrial policy set to boost the ease of doing business. What is this about?
Okay, Mr. Chris, last year, His Excellency Basel said to launch and unveil the Abia State 25 years development plan. And part of an integral part of that plan is to develop the industrial sector of Abia State. So that's this thing. And then, like you said on Monday, the State Executive Council also discussed the gender policy of coming up with the industrial plan of other state to accelerate industrial development. That's the industrial policy to accelerate industrial development of the state. You know, Mr. C, part 1 months after the emergence of the Excellency Dr. Exoti, he has been focused on those what you call little details of the development, especially concerning security, infrastructure, sanitation, and environment, education, health, and all that. Most of all these activities are geared towards strengthening the local economy and improving the ease of doing business in the state. Now, when this reasonable percentage of what the government set out to do has been achieved in this sector, what the have set out, modest achievement, even though there are still more to be done, the Excellency thought it wise that it is now the time to now introduce an industrial policy for the state so that Abia can become a viable destination for both local and foreign investors. The policy will articulate the state industrial potentials, make what is resources available in other states, make it public, and then also look at the comparative advantage of what you can do here vis-a-vis other states or neighboring states, and then clearly set standards and expectations for people or prospective investors that wants to come to other states. That will give that policy will give an overview of what an investor will expect even before getting into the other business story.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Well, if I would interject a bit, talking about this policy, I mean, for a layman who is listening now, maybe not as schooled in some of these areas, this policy we're talking about, are we talking about a document? Because the Honorable Commissioner for Information, while briefing journalists, did say in the coming weeks, when the policy is ready, that the public will be invited to sit through a session where it will be launched. So, can you speak to this?
Yes, actually, the legislature has considered a committee that will draft, that will see to that process of drafting that policy.
Okay.
Before actually is launched. But what I just said is that what the policy is all about. That policy will inculcate investment potentials of other states, where those resources that are available in other states, both capital, natural, and human resources, because we also have human capital, the resilience nature of our people, the innovative nature of our people, the creative nature of our people. Those are resources that investors can actually tap into. So the policy will accommodate, actually make public what is here, how it is easy to do business here, the tax system, security-wise, how investors and capital are protected by the state. Then it will also actually promote further. You know, here we now have this policy of CFOs, that you can get CFOs within 30 days where you apply for CFOs and the other resources available. Those attractive resources available to investors who intends to come and invest in other states, and to make the state a choice destination for both local and international investors.
I mean, another area which was talked about in the press conference as addressed by the Commissioner for Information is the issue of or the initiative for urban renewal, and that naming of areas in the city. I mean, a lot of people would agree that seemed to be a challenge sometimes, getting to locate a particular area. In the issue of naming. Can you speak to this? And we understand that the likes of the UCDA, GADA, GODA would be responsible for having this sorted out and in line with the 2025-2050 development plan.
Yes, ABA is divided into 3 senatorial zones, and that's also why the government is wisdom set up this development authority. Both the ABA, Greater ABA Development Authority, that's for ABA and Eastern Forum, those local governments around the ABA South senatorial zones. Then we also have the Africa Development Authority, that takes care of the central, and the Greater Africa Development Authority that takes care of Adrian area. Now, it's as you rightly agreed, the issue of addressing infrastructure is a challenge. So that is why the Excellency wants to focus on. Because when you want to attract investors, all these things should be made clear to them to enable them plan. And this policy or this initiative of naming streets, house numbering, and georeferencing these addresses across the state aligns with the urban renewal program of excellence to promote order, enhance urban planning, thinking emergency response system, and stimulate economic growth. So you can agree when you go to Lagos, right? You see the Obatin pacifier, those these people can effectively function because you can also be deployed for security. When you have all these things properly done, you now need to identify where a criminal is living or where a particular thing is happening or even fire service coming. Once you just say an address, automatically the fire service will with a navigation system that can drive directly to that place and be able to let's say somebody say, yeah, I'm in the road. We start off in the road, where is the road, we say blah blah blah. Before you know it, you waste a lot of man hours trying to get to the place. And so there will be this initiative in place to be driven by this development authorities across the 3 senatorial zones. Then that will really enhance the urban renewal program of excellence.
So, what it means? Does it mean that the said senatorial district would have these authorities handle the said numbering or street naming, as it were? Is that the plan?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
Of course. Each development authority will handle their own area. Even when the government has a plan of appointing project managers to oversee, to drive it, while this development authority supervises whatever they're doing.
Well, in case you just tuned in, Open Parliament it is, and Family Love 99.9 FM. My guest is the Chief Press Secretary to the Governor of Abia State, Mr. Okoha Njoko Okoha. Well, my name is Mr. C. Still talking what transpired in the State Executive Council meeting of Monday, presided by the Governor. The Commissioner for Information, Prince Okekano, he did say that There were some projects, about 49 of them, 49 locations across the state, which were handled by the Ministry of Works. Can you shed more light on this as well?
Yes, the State Executive Council of Lagos, which was on Monday, and all heads of MBAs given the opportunity to give a report of what the MBA has done within a week. So during the last SPA meeting on Monday, the State Commissioner for Work, Engineer Chikwe Udensi, informed the council that his minister has carried out direct level interventions in 49 locations across the state. And also informed the council that 3 of projects was completed within that same period. Those are the projects that Kaiser King, as a name, Legacy, neighborhood, and Kenya also in Omani. Then we also informed the council about 1 euro that is added to the maintenance basket. So that's the process. That's the process. That's what we do every Monday for the government to pull up on all what the rest of the NDAs are doing. And that's what the Environment Commissioner for Works did on Monday. And the other remaining 49 roads are still ongoing. And by next week, we'll also report to the council the ones completed, the ones still ongoing, and also the one added to the maintenance basket, including, of course, those on contract and the major construction and reconstruction works.
I mean, any other information about the State Executive Council meeting you would want Abians to know about?
Yes, like I said, it's a meeting that happens on weekly basis. It's an opportunity for the governor to assess what the appointees are doing, and also the council will now give further directive or the next thing to be done the next two. So with that, we can see a governor that's in charge, a governor that knows what he's doing, a governor that assess, evaluate on weekly basis what is being done, so that where mistakes are made, we can quickly correct it. And then where those places that need improvement will be taken care of. This is weekly.
Okay, another issue I believe which was talked about has to do with the government's decision to employ 649 new medical workers, and out of the proposed 771 medical personnel for the health sector in the state. This seems a lofty initiative. How is this going to come about?
That's an old that is ongoing since last year. It's not actually new. Because some of all the medical professionals have already been deployed to various healthcare centers. Actually, last year, we were going to embark on that initiative for the Chikwe to renovate and upgrade about 200 healthcare centers across the 124 electoral wards across the state. So that was done, and the functionalization of those primary healthcare centers started also last year. And the reference made it known that you can't functionalize a health center without health professionals to attend to patients. So then we need assessment was done, and then the result was that we needed for a start about 771 medical health professionals. And the Forest, Uganda, South Africa, and others. So the CBT test was conducted because this government, anything we do has to we get it on merit and not who we know. And so the exercise was conducted and the people that applied that went through corporate mark selected and the certificate verification. So far, 600 and something have been deployed or recruited, and most of them have been onboarded. The important is to open for more persons. The Japa syndrome. So many of our medical professionals are leaving the country. So that's why His Excellency desires to make sure that we hire the best from anywhere. It doesn't really matter where you come from. So that's what it is.
Okay, we'll be getting to politics shortly, but the governor has been up and about recently as well as expected. He did touch down the NYC camp in Umuna in Benda local government area, where he did promise automatic job opportunities for those who might turn out to be exceptional in their service year, who distinguished themselves as well during their service year, citing the current head of service of the state, Benson Ojekere, who is an indigenous of Edo State, who excelled during his service year as well. You want to tell us about that, and maybe other activities that has been embarked on by the governor during the past couple of days?
Okay, Mr. King, Excellency, is a person of quality, a man of quality, and like meritocracy. Is committed to somebody knowing what he is doing. So that's also what we demonstrated at the NYC camp during the ceremony last week. So assuring the core members that Abia is open for all, that if you live in Abia, you are an Abian, and if you have something to contribute in Abia, that if government does not make a distinction between people that are born here, people whose parents are from here, or people that come from any other state. So that has been a policy, and the Westminster has maintained and sustained that policy in all his appointments. You can see that outside the head of service, there are other very highly placed individuals, including Amtec from outside the state. So on the other hand, Westminster has also the news promised to flag up in his effort to recover our back completely. He has promised to flag up the Orata roads and the old express road that we also have seen in the news. So once that is done, so most of those major areas, major streets in Aba, because if you also see the construction of second kilometer tunnel to evacuate workers from both hand to Obuohia, and also the one from Port Harcourt to Ameoji, also to evacuate water from there. So once water type covered, if you know the practice very well, and the old express, so I think we can comfortably say that Aba has been completely recovered. That is not to say that there are more work to be done, but the major, those major areas, those major areas would have been recovered, then the government are now going to certain areas, new areas where areas have been built before, and that's it.
I mean, on that Urata Road, I'm sure when that announcement was made, quite a handful of Abians expressed excitement on the move by the government. How soon are we seeing commencement in that project, and who are the contractors handling it?
Like Executive said during a church service, that the Bridge Road will be flagged up very soon, because we are at the stage of selecting the contractor that will handle the job. But as you know, Mr. Prince, reference is a man of quality, and is looking for the only qualification is reputation. It has to be a reputable construction company that will handle it and give him what that place. You know, that place is like a plot line. So he needed a very reputable construction company that's experienced in such jobs. And you can be sure that definitely the electorate will go for the best.
Open Parliament still, Family Love 99.9 FM. My guest is the Chief Press Secretary to the Governor of Abia State, Mr. Ukoha Njoku Ukoha, giving us in further detail the plans and programs as discussed in the State Executive Council meeting presided by the Governor of Abia State, Governor Alex Oti, on Monday, and other activities that have been embarked on by the governor in the past couple of days. When we return from the break, we'll talk politics. Stay with us. My name is Mr. C.
Introducing ABN Radio and Television, your new favorite app. Stay informed, entertained, and connected with the latest news, music, and videos from Nigeria and beyond. Download the ABN Radio and Television app now on Google Play and enjoy. Live streaming of news, sports, music, and entertainment programs. On-demand access to your favorite shows and podcasts. Breaking news updates and notifications. Exclusive videos and interviews. Personalized experience with customizable settings. Get started in 3 easy steps. Open Google Play Store on your device. Search for ABN Radio/TV. Click install and start enjoying your new favorite app. Join the ABN Radio/Television community today and stay connected to what matters most.
This is ABN TV, where the world is on your screen, bringing you news like you've never seen. From headlines to highlights, we are your guide, ABN TV. Let's take you for a ride. Your stories, your world, your channel, ABN TV.
Introducing ABN Radio and Television, your new favorite app. Stay informed, entertained, and connected with the latest news.
Do you wish to bring your goods and services to the global view? Are you tired of struggling with low patronage? This is the opportunity you've been looking for. ABN TV and Radio is here to offer you accessibility and connect you to the whole world through our limitless windows of advertising. We offer online publication, online television and radio services with a global reach, digital marketing, video and audio advert jingle production, digital studio and event management. In ABN, we give you value for your money. For your advert placement, contact us on 0701 3559600 or send us an email at abnonlinetv@gmail.com. For more information, log on to www.abntv.ng. You can also download our app on your Google Play Store. Download ABN Radio. ABN Online TV and Radio Station, bringing the world closer to you.
Introducing ABN Radio and Television, your new favorite app. Stay informed, entertained, and connected with the latest news, music, and videos from Nigeria and beyond. Download the ABN Radio and Television app now on Google Play and enjoy. Live streaming of news, sports, music and entertainment programs, on-demand access to your favorite shows and podcasts, breaking news updates and notifications, exclusive videos and interviews, personalized experience with customizable settings. Get started in 3 easy steps. Open Google Play Store on your device, search for ABN Radio/TV, click install and start enjoying your new favorite app. Join the ABN Radio/television community today and stay connected to what matters most. Introducing ABN Radio and Television, your new favorite app. Stay informed, entertained, and connected with the latest news, music, and videos from Nigeria and beyond. Download the ABN Radio and Television app now on Google Play and enjoy. Live streaming of news, sports, music, and entertainment programs.
Elements live on Family Love 99.9 FM. My name is Mr. C. My guest right here is the Chief Press Secretary to the Governor of Abia State, Mr. Okoha Njoku Okoha. And in case you missed out from the inception, we have been talking about the state government initiating the industrial policy in the state in a bid to boost the ease of doing business. And as well, the initiation of plans for urban renewal of the state in line with the 2025 to 2050 Abia Development Plan. Well, this is some of what was talked about in the State Executive Council meeting presided over by the governor on Monday. Well, away from that, talking politics now, and then we get to the phone lines to get to your reactions and thoughts on what we have been talking about. A lot has been said about the politics of 2027 and the governor's position on whether he stays with his party, the Labour Party, or decides for any other political party. So, but the Deputy Speaker of the House of Representatives, Right Honorable Benjamin Kalu of the APC, recently he disclosed that he has exhausted his long-standing efforts urging the Abia State Governor Alex Otti of the Labour Party to return to the All Progressives Congress and lead the party in the state. Well, he assured Otti of his and other APC members' followership if he did. I mean, the Deputy Speaker during a press conference held at his Bende country home at the weekend recalled that Otti was a member of the APC and contributed to strengthening the party. Well, he added that Otti's return would further strengthen the party in the state and reposition Abia not only among states governed by the APC-led federal government, but also recover it from the Labour Party, which currently produces the only state governor from the party in the country. In his words, he said, for long, I persevered in inviting Governor Otti, who had been my personal friend before we joined active politics, to rejoin us in the APC. Noting that Otti has seemingly decided to rejoin the APC for now, it is Otti himself who knows his best option, Kalu said. I mean, yes, this conversation has been up and about. At a point in time, a bit of a verbal exchange between the governor and the deputy speaker. But this time around, the deputy speaker said, hey, he has given up his push to have the governor join him in the APC and, in his words, lead the party, particularly as we count down to the 2027 general elections. I'm sure the governor might have stumbled on this. What is his disposition about the current take of the deputy speaker?
Okay, thank you, Chief. Yes, His Excellency, like all of us, saw the interview presented by the Deputy Speaker of the Federal House of Rep, Right Honorable Benjamin Kalu. Now, our disposition to that remark is that it is within the right of the Deputy Speaker to invite the Secretary to join the All Progressive Congress. That's within his right to do. But it's also within the right of His Excellency to either accept, decline, or even ignore. So, the right of the Benjamin Carter says it's right to invite His Excellency to join his party, and he should allow His Excellency to do his own right of either accepting, declining, or even ignoring such an invitation. The other one is His Excellency, because His Excellency has not either accepted, then Right Honorable Benjamin Kano, his own word said that he has shut the door. So that which means we have shut the door to His Excellency joining the APC. That's fine. That's fine. Our response to that is that it's like shut the door to the APC, which maybe belongs to him. But we should also not forget to open a window where he can jump out from. When he thinks he also need to jump out from the APC which belongs to him. So you can shut the door against His Excellency, but you should also remember to open an escape route, maybe a window where you can jump out.
Can that window be available for the governor to maybe also get a leeway to the APC if he wants? If that going by your words as well?
Maybe His Excellency, the governor wants to bring APC as a political party. Nobody can actually stop him from joining. But for like Benjamin Carlo to have shut the door against His Excellency joining the party, if he wishes to do so, which is within his right, if that is what he wants to do. Then on the right of Benjamin Carlo should also leave the window open, so that you can really shut the door and also close the window. How about if a tsunami comes, a very big jump out? So you should remember to leave the window open where you can as well jump out.
The governor, talking about staying put with the Labour Party, which he has time and again emphasized and re-emphasized that, hey, he's not leaving the Labour Party. Recently, we had the Federal High Court affirming the Senator Nenadi Usman caretaker committee as the authentic leadership of the party. The governor did react to that, expressing excitement and support, solidarity for the leadership of Senator Nenadi Usman. Is this the strongest indication yet that indeed the governor is staying put with the Labour Party for the 2027 elections and his re-election bid come 2027?
Yeah, Mr. Prince, His Excellency has remained unambiguous about remaining in the Labour Party. That's the party that brought him to power. So this question of leaving party, jumping party, going here and all that should not arise. It is, like I said, within the right of every Nigerian citizen to join a political party, to exit, to also join another one. So making it a big issue, a political party which is a vehicle, it's neither here nor there. So you can actually see that most of all these so-called opposition don't have anything to say again. They've seen that the man has performed beyond their expectation. So they now jump to moving party or not moving party. That is not the priority of the community. But you should also know that His Excellency was always repeatedly saying that he will join the progressives to make sure that the Labour Party is recovered. And what happened last week is a sign that the party is being recovered. The INEC, that's the Independent National Electoral Commission, has accepted the judgment of the Supreme Court and are no longer recognizing Barrister Julius Abure as the national chairman of the party. Then last week, also the Court of High Court of Competent Jurisdiction has also instructed that Senator Manami Osman is the authentic chairman of the Labour Party, and then Senator Darlington Okocha is the authentic acting secretary of the party. So that's where we are at the moment until the party is completely recovered. And of course, the right thing will be done once Labour Party is once the Excellency remain in Labour Party. The right thing must be done. That congresses must be held from the wards down to the local government, down to the state, before the national convention of the party, where the national chairman will emerge. That is the way it happens. There's no shortcut.
I mean, before we get to the phone lines to get reactions, there are those who believe he's staying in the Labour Party, and maybe this is the reason why this conversation has been up and about. Yes, the Federal High Court has said, "Hey, INEC recognize Senator Nenadi Usman's side as the authentic leadership of the party," but there are those who believe that the governor staying with the Labour Party might be risky for his re-election bid come 2027, particularly so because the Julius Abure side is not giving up. They have said to appeal that decision, and anything can happen if it gets to maybe the appeal court and up to the Supreme Court. Isn't the governor and his supporters, people like you who are his appointees, bothered that, I mean, indeed, that is risky?
Mr. Chris, I wonder where Mr. Julius Abure is appealing to. The Supreme Court, which is the last court of the land, clearly stated that, I don't know if you have read that judgment, that Mr. Julius Abure ceased to be the chairman of the Labour Party long ago. So, is he appealing the judgment of the Supreme Court? What exactly is he appealing to? Who is he appealing to? God? Is going to Akeja trying to appeal? Because the Supreme Court has said clearly that he's no longer the party chairman. Stakeholders of the party has made a decision to set up an interim executive like that's how Management Osman and then Senator Darlington Okocha. That's how they announce, and the emergence is not on the seat type emergency. They are just going to conduct, it's a temporary agreement for them to conduct the proper congresses, and so that the party will come back strong and properly structured and organized. So we are waiting. Maybe there is another court, maybe the Privy Council in UK, which used to be the last court of the land during the colonial era. But I think over 60 years of Nigeria had their independence, and the Supreme Court is the last court of the land, and they have clearly stated that Abure is no longer the chairman of the Labour Party.
0816-111-5955 for 0907-103-6625. These are the numbers. 1 minute, 30 seconds if you come through. Our guest still here is the Chief Press Secretary to the Governor of Abia State, Mr. Okoha Njoku Okoha. We have a first caller here. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning to your guest, the Chief Press Secretary to our Governor. Is calling from Omani.
Welcome, sir.
Let me use this opportunity through the Chief Press Secretary to congratulate our Governor for all the good job he's doing I pray God to continue to give him the strength and the wisdom to do even more. Having said that, I think the chief press secretary is trying to confuse issues. Honorable Carlos didn't say he has shut the door to vote to enter APC. He said he is tired. He has closed his call for him to, his appeal for him to join. Not that it is stopping him from coming to APC, just for the avoidance of that. I don't really know, as the chief press secretary has said, what is attractive in going to APC? As the chief press secretary said, the Supreme Court is very clear. Mr. T, I told you the other time that the legal law I know gives the victory to Usman and Co. And I'm happy that the court in Abuja has affirmed it. But he has no reason to leave a level, even if he's leaving the main level because of problems. He can cross over to the next level that some of the students are occupying as local government chairman. So I don't see any problem. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Dede, for your thoughts. We have another call. Hello, good morning to you. Good morning.
Good morning, our Ebo and also our digital chief press secretary to the state governor.
Good morning.
Salute you, sir.
Welcome.
I'm doing a very good work. I commend you for that, sir. This is Mr. S.S. Eni Carlos.
Welcome.
That's good voice from Abia Mafia. First of all, I want to commend our governor concerning the renovation that he did because we know how that was to be. But I was so happy when I saw our governor receiving the guard of honor at the station camp, and I saw the mission, the development, the cases that place now. I was so delighted because our governor is a man of faith, high quality. So I commend him for that. The point is our brother Ben Kano. I'm happy now he's now redressing his step because before the way he was going wasn't okay with Abia. So I want to tell him our governor must not join APC before he delivers citizens of democracy to Abia. Because I used to always make this reference during the time of Umaye. Umaye was not belonging to the government at the center, but he did very well, mostly on the area of infrastructure. So those people that are calling our government, him, they should allow him to push the best and deliver dividends of democracy. Because our government is doing well, technically of APC. He can attract project with the influence as number 6 in APC. I would personally, I would like our governor to do this because you can see those PDP members that destroyed Abia State. They are now running back to APC.
Thank you.
So I would like our governor to go and join those bad weapons.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
And to continue to do his good works. Take care. Have a nice day.
Thank you. Thank you. Hello, good morning. Good morning to you.
Yeah, Press Secretary. Good morning, sir.
Hello. Okay, you might want to call us back. The phone lines are very free now. 0816-111-5955 or 0907-103-6625.
Hello, Mr. Chief. Good morning.
Yes, good morning to you.
Yeah, Chief and Press Secretary. Good morning, Chief. Good morning, sir. Yeah, Honorable Kafo Kano, back from Amaratam.
Welcome.
Honestly, our miracle and signs and wonders governor has done well. And like I did say it before now, if the dignity of democracy can reach my village, I'm gonna happen. That means our governor has done well. Come to my village, you see all kinds of social amenities in my village. Even the road that links Amman with Abreba, where Chief and Press Secretary come from. The road has been awarded. So our governor decides second time. And no power, no personality will deny him that second time because he's giving us the dignity of democracy. He's doing what we voted him for. So that is what I want to say. Our governor is going for second time.
Thank you.
He's unopposed.
Thank you. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm calling you from Delhi.
Welcome, Alvin.
Yeah, good morning to your guest. I want to commend the
CPS, are you there? CPS, are you there? Yeah, go ahead, Alvin.
I just want the deputy state has not said he has shot the down for the government, and he said that he will continue to cause it. So we cannot stop the government from hearing the party if he wants to do that. So there's no point talking about the government and popular vote and that anyway. But I have a question. Because in movies, there is a woman that is very, very good to misinform people. He said that the Supreme Court sat at the if what happened, what did they go back to courts, federal high court again, we talk about the same issue the Supreme Court has already given a judgment on. And why the INEC, the are believing in their website and the chairman of the Labour Party. I want them
Well, Ivan, your thoughts are not very clear due to the network, but I'm sure you were talking about the Supreme Court reaching a decision. Why would it be taking back the case to the Federal High Court and all that? We hope you call us back, but we have another caller. Hello, good morning to you. Hello? Yes, good morning.
CPS, you will never go down in life. Excellent, for money. You have said it all. Yes, I thank God for what is happening. Even the opposition now are accepting. I'm even surprised. The kind of what to say. My friend has governor. That is to tell you that he is not more interested again now. See what happened. See all the panel. What is it? So that is how it's supposed to be now. It's only those. They are made of darkness. It's a made of darkness. We say that I'm not like another thing. The same thing should come to now. Something is the face man. And there's no profit. It's from APC. He gets communicate. Second week of December. That's it. Please. That is how it's supposed to be. Opposition applauding him. So the people that are not happy with him, those people that fail to do what they're supposed to do, they don't want to have a person to run and say that. I always say that you killing of business, you don't pass it on the face. If they be not for us, because they are even more comfortable than us. Now, those people that can take with us fight to take over. You see, are they going to take over to go to 8 10?
Okay.
8 good years, they say they want to take over. So what is happening? I don't think it's in the next one. He's not even talking.
Thank you.
Asking question, he's just to answer you. He is only with that guy. Yes, people are emulating him. I really surprised that even Ben Carlos did his own that guy. The difference, everybody, he's asking questions.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Excellent for your thoughts there as well. We need to go because of time. Well, Chief Press Secretary said, I mean, maybe in consonance with your parting words, you would want to react to some of the comments. But again, on the other side of what the Deputy Speaker Benjamin Kalu said, he talked about queuing up with the center. Maybe having the governor jump ship to the APC would mean more development to the state, more benefits to the state. I'm sure you heard that part of the comments as well. So while you're doing your summation, you could put that up. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, already addressed myself. I've said to you, please, and to listen that right from the beginning, can get the Speaker of the Federal House of Rep has the right to invite His Excellency Dr. Lesotho to join or rejoin the APC, the party at the center. So this is right to do. But it should also allow His Excellency Dr. Lesotho to exercise the right of either accepting to join, declining to join, or completely ignoring. That we actually don't have any problem with it. So the other one, I wouldn't want to go back to that. The interview is out there for everybody to watch. and the shopping of poor and all that. We could do the contest that from what is probably supporters and say maybe that's the contest. I don't know that he meant it, but we clearly heard it.
Hello.
And yes, so as a partner word to audience, we always continue to encourage audience to keep faith. That more is coming on the way. His Excellency is intentional, and if you can see how he's going about the development of Abia State, he's taking it one step after the other. It's not about coming and leaving environment filled with faith, and the living portals around the city, living people suffering here and there with floods, salaries not paid, pensions not paid, gratuities not paid, people being treated very badly for working for the state. They're now jumping to go and start building new cities. That's not the approach. The approach is to make sure you address those pressing needs. Then before you start going to the one of the state.
All right.
And that's what the Excellency has been doing.
Okay. Well, thank you very much, Chief Press Secretary, there for your time on the program this morning.
Yes.
Well, the Chief Press Secretary to the Governor of Abia State, Mr. Okoha Njoku, has been a guest this morning. And that's a wrap on the program. Thanks for being a part, your calls, your listenership and participation. We'll do it again tomorrow, the Thursday edition. In the meantime, the newsroom for the news at 10 is next. My name is Mr. C.
Introducing ABN Radio and Television, your new favorite app. Stay informed, entertained, and connected with the latest news, music, and videos from Nigeria and beyond. Download the ABN Radio and Television app now on Google Play and enjoy. Live streaming of news, sports, music, and entertainment programs. On-demand access to your favorite shows and podcasts. Breaking news updates and notifications. Exclusive videos and interviews. Personalized experience with customizable settings. Get started in 3 easy steps. Open Google Play Store on your device. Search for ABN Radio/TV. Click install and start enjoying your new favorite app. Join the ABN Radio/Television community today and stay connected to what matters most. Introducing ABN Radio.
Do you wish to bring your goods and services to the global view? Are you tired of struggling with low patronage? This is the opportunity you've been looking for. ABN TV and radio is here to offer you accessibility and connect you to the whole world through our limitless windows of advertising. We offer online publication, online television and radio services with a global reach, digital marketing, video and audio advert jingle production, digital studio and event management. In ABN, we give you value for your money. For your advert placements, contact us on 0701 3559600 or send us an email at abnonlinetv@gmail.com. For more information, log on to www.abntv.ng. You can also download our app on your Google Play Store. Download ABN Radio. ABN Online TV and Radio.